Hi guys, A2 here, bringing you my new challenge lock. I call this the Puck for obvious reasons. It's a rim cylinder, Lockwood, probably taken from a deadbolt, I would assume. 5-pin cylinder. I would have put 6 pins if I could have, but this one is only a 5-pin. Decided to make it up, make it look nice. I thought, I hate sending challenge locks like this, only because you put so much work into the pins and what you do to the cylinder and the Bible, and you send it out like this, and it just looks like crap, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, the work inside is always good. Don't get me wrong. The picking of these locks is always fun to watch. And the gutting obviously is good to see what's inside and how much work has been put into it, but it just doesn't look as good. You're putting your name to it. So this is what I've decided to do today. The lock itself I've thought out over the last couple of days, but making it, this housing around it was what took the longest time. Obviously, it's all done by hand, so it's not going to be perfect. Look, in the end, I think that gives it that little charm. I've sort of given it 2 coats of varnish. I don't really want to go too nuts on the protection because it is going to get scratched up here, just from the idea of what I've done here. It essentially just forces you to use your longer tension bars, tension wrenches, which will inevitably lead you to scratch up here, eventually, I'm sure. Other than that, I think this should last a while. I'd hope. I mean, I want this to travel, so let's see how it goes. I will be showing the key bitting in a moment, but I'm going to just put the key in off camera. I'm going to put it to here so that you can't see it. And then I'll put the key in, just so you can see that it does indeed work. Alright, so the key's in. Now I'm going to just... Nice and smooth. It's a nice lock. It's a nice lock. I'm going to pull the key out. I'm going to try and keep the bitting a secret. And I'm going to take another key, just to prove to you guys that it actually is locked and it does work. So just put it in the tip, just so you know that the pins are active. Alright, it's a brilliant little lock. Alright, so I'm going to start showing the key bitting now, just so you can see what's there. Alright, 3, 2, 1 is the key bitting. If you don't really care about key bitting, this won't bother you. So we've got a really, really low cut here. That's for obvious reasons. We need you to try and get around that to get to these ones, especially this last one. I don't know how you're going to get this one without a very long hook, but that's part of the challenge, right? So, as I said before, key goes in, it turns, it comes out. Nice and easy. It's only when you start trying to pick it that it starts to get a bit challenging. Simple design. There's really nothing to this. I've literally just gotten 2 pieces of plywood, sandwiched a block of wood, which I've cut a hole to fit this in. And I've made it so that I've sort of cut the hole halfway so that this can sit down into it without sort of falling all the way through. It can only come out through the back, so you've got to push this lock out. You can't push it in. You can actually gut it and keep it in here. However, I just think it'd be easier for you to just pop it out once you're done. Just unscrew these. This comes right off, and then you just use your finger and you just pop it out, and it'll just pop straight out of the top. So that's my new challenge lock. I don't want to go into too much detail on what I've done with the pins, but I don't know if you can see that here. Let me just see if I can bring this light in a bit, and then maybe we can get a good look at the front one. I don't know if you can see that, if there's anything to see. I think I've made it so that you won't be able to see too much from the front. Let me just get a good look off camera. You might see the slightest of something, but I'm not going to say too much. Look, in the end, people who have picked my locks, they know I love my spools. Everyone loves to get the false set. So there's going to be spools in here. It's a guarantee. What type of spools, though? See, I knew you'd expect spools. There may not be as many spools as you think, though. Who knows? You'll have to pick it and gut it. Thanks, guys. New challenge lock. Whoever gets it, I hope they enjoy it. Cheers.